Hello everyone, it's Adriana from Adriana's Paper Crafts. Today we are going to learn how to upload our own patterns into Photoshop. But first, if you have not heard, I have opened up the Design Innovators corner of my website. All you have to do to check it out is head over to adrianaspapercrafts.com. You're going to click on Design Innovators in the menu bar and you will be able to check it out. I have all of my free templates. I sell a couple of digital paper packs that I have created. I do offer a lot of the resources that I've compiled, a lot of helpful tips for your small business, as well as my YouTube tutorials. So you guys check it out when you get some time and let me know how you like it. I worked really, really hard on it, so I really hope it helps everyone. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Head over to Google or whatever search engine that you prefer to use. You're going to want to type in something similar to this. I used red background pattern wallpaper free PNG. Now, you don't have to type in all of that, but those are some really good hot keywords that are going to bring up really useful images for you. A couple of tips when searching for patterns. You definitely want to make sure that it's not something tiny. You want to make sure that it doesn't have logos or copyrighted print all over it because those are not free to use. And you basically just want to find something that is of high quality so that it uploads really well for you. All right, head over to Photoshop. This is just a little example here of what I've done with the pattern. But what I'm going to do is basically just show you guys. Head over to File, go to Open. You are going to upload a pattern. Let's go ahead and go with this one that I created. First thing you want to do when this new image opens up in its own little window is make sure that it is not locked. So as you see this little lock icon, go ahead and click it and it unlocks it. That just means that now you can crop it, you can move it around, you can erase parts of it because it is now available to be used. Now, if you do not want your pattern facing this direction, if you wanted your zigzags to, let's say, be going a different direction, you would need to go ahead and turn your image before you save it as a pattern. I'll show you guys what I mean in just a bit. If you like it this way, go ahead and head over to Edit, click Define Pattern. You can rename your pattern to anything you want to name it to. Personally, I never rename my images, so if you don't, that's fine. You're going to click OK. And that's all there is to it, to uploading a pattern, honestly. But just real quick, let's say you didn't like the direction that this was going in. You would then go over to Image, you go to Image Rotation. I'm going to go ahead and click 90 degrees clockwise. So as you can see here, my zigzags are now going the different direction. So I'm going to go ahead and also save this one as a pattern. And I'll show you guys why in just a minute, okay? Again, go to Edit, Define Pattern, and then if you want to rename it, you can. But Photoshop is not going to get mad at you if you have all of your patterns saved as the same name, okay? All right, so you're going to go ahead and open up your template and you're either going to select the layer that you want to upload the pattern into, or you will need to go ahead and create that new layer. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead and open up my shapes panel and I'm just going to make a border up here at the top. All right, so once you have that, you're then going to make sure your layer is selected down here in your layers panel. Come down to the very bottom right where it says FX and click Pattern Overlay. All right, so from there, you're going to have your layers panel come up, your patterns panel, sorry, and you can go ahead and select whatever layer it is that you want to use. Down here where it says scale, I want you to start off with it set at 100%. Now, if you want it to be smaller, you can, of course, scale it down. As you can see, it just makes your pattern smaller. Or if you want to make it bigger, you can either type it in or you can drag that little arrow. Now, while you have your layer panel up, you can move it around, as you can see here. And there you go. That's all there is to it. Now, the reason that I wanted you to upload your patterns facing two different directions is because, as you could see, when I was moving my pattern around, there's no way to rotate it. So you can drag it around, but you can't turn it. But since we saved it facing the other direction, you can then click on that second pattern that we did, and that's what that looks like. Now, I don't really foresee myself using it like this. However, there are going to be times where that comes up, where you're going to want it to face a different direction. So I just wanted you guys to know how to do that. All right, so now you guys know how to upload a pattern. This will also work if you wanted to upload a photo of yourself or a friend or family member. You would simply go ahead and open it up in Photoshop. You would save it as a pattern, and then you would then put that pattern wherever it is that you want it to go. So if you found this video useful, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys next time for another tutorial. Bye.